What is up, everyone? Please take a second to hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. So please hit that like button. Let me know how you're doing. And happy freedom. All right, hooligans. I got some extra stuff just to make tonight worthwhile. Who wants to see just old man Walter, right? So let me go through the list here. Well, first, let me make sure that everybody's copacetic. What's up, Trill HD TV? What's up, Colleen? What's up, Bill? What's up, Adam? What's up, T Lawton? What's up, Rasta? What's up, Mike Drop? What's up, K Guardian? What's up, Tim? Happy Freedom, Bill. What's up, Tacoma? Happy Freedom, Snooks. Thanks for being here. What's up, Edward? What's up, Shanti? At first, I thought you said, shut up, JeffMAC. I'm like, what are you here for? You can't just come to the talk show and say, shut up, JeffMAC. Like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Probably just defensive. I got trolls trolling me, letting me know that I'm doing a good job. I'm probably just a little defensive. I'm just kidding. Let me check on the chat. Just give me a second. Might have turned the fan on. I'm sitting here sweating, which is weird. It's weird. It's like 40-something degrees here in Michigan. Normally it's frigid cold. What's up, Mr. Beansy Beans? Thanks for being here. What's up, everyone on Twitch? What's up, everyone on Odyssey? Make sure you hit that refresh button. I don't know what that's about. It doesn't update automatically, I don't think. So then we end up with people on the old live and half the people on the new live and showing the same thing on both. I don't know. Odyssey's its own thing. It's its own thing. Aw, Snooks, you made it over there. What's up, Rasta? What's up, everyone on Rumble? Appreciate you being here. What's up, Karen? What's up, Dana? What's up, Marcia? What's up, Anthony? Happy freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, everyone on Facebook? All right, let's get her started. So we're going to be covering old man Walter welcoming the Golden State Warriors to the White House. I have not watched it. I assume it's hilarious, just like anything else that old man Walter does. We're going to also be covering that article that I planned on reading earlier about YouTube's swearing policy. They had put something out in November, trying to take away swearing and whatnot. We're going to read an article about that. We're going to play this really short video of Greta, who had shown up for a protest overseas. We'd kind of covered the protest a little bit, and there was mention that she was there. I don't think we actually seen her in that video. We got video of her now. Pretty interesting stuff. There's not a lot of context though, so we're just going to be judging her harshly. That's what you guys wanted me to say. Just go ahead and admit it. Feeling honest. And then we're going to be wrapping it up with Crowder released I don't know if this is the whole show or 27-minute segment or whatever. We're only going to watch the last few minutes of it, but I think it's pretty interesting what he's saying. Edward actually brought my attention to it and kind of pointed out that this is what we all talk about. Like, what he's talking about is what we talk about pretty much every day. So I think it's pretty interesting. We're going to cover that as well. So we're going to start with old man Walter welcoming the Golden State Warriors to the White House. Make sure you guys are racking those likes up. More likes, more hooligans. Share the links out. Drop that one in the chat when you are ready to go. Get everything set up and read through this really quick. Mark, you should join with Crowder. Well, that's kind of what I want to ask everybody. If they could see Coffee with Hooligans on Mug Club, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? What's up, Larry? Raja, thanks for being here. What's up, Kilgore? What's up, Robert? Got a 24-hour ban. Must have been doing something right. What's up, John Costello? What's up, Carolyn? I'm seeing a lot of ones and some other numbers. Let's get her started, hooligans.
Good afternoon. Everybody, please have a seat. Good afternoon.
She looks all messed up.
It's good to see everyone. It is so good to see everyone. What a wonderful day in Washington, D.C.
Look at her. She looks high as a kite.
I do want to take a moment to address the many Californians who have been impacted by the extreme weather that has hit the state. They and our very courageous first responders are in our thoughts and in our prayers, and I've been in constant contact with California state leaders, and the president will have more to say about our administration's response, but they are very much, those Californians, in our mind. And now, I will talk about our beloved warriors. So as a very proud daughter of Oakland, California, it gives me immense personal pride as the Vice President of the United States to say, Dub Nation is in the house.
She thinks she's gonna get a date tonight.
My family and my Bay Area friends are among the many who are gathered here to congratulate our Golden State Warriors, the 2022 NBA champions. So on a personal note, I have been a Warriors fan my entire life. And this team has been a constant source of joy and pride for me and for so many of us. Doug and I, the first, second gentleman of the United States, together with our family who are here, have watched this team on television and in person. I have a fond memory of a particular playoff game in Oakland at Oracle. So we were headed to the game, but stuck in standstill traffic. And we were worried that we were gonna miss the tip-off. Now, I was Attorney General of California at the time, and to the dismay of my security detail, I decided to jump out the car and take Bart instead. And got on a jet.
She's an embarrassment.
Other fans. We got to the game on time, and yes, the Warriors did win. It was a glorious day, and I even caught my Lakers fan husband cheering them on. 6 years later, after President Biden and I were elected, the Warriors presented me with
Is that what happened?
the number 49. To commemorate my number as vice president. It still hangs next to our treadmill at home. And as many of you may know, I work out every morning. So every morning, I look at that jersey, a symbol of grit, determination, and teamwork. My pride in the Warriors today is not only because they win, but because these players, their coaches, and this entire organization consistently stand for the principles of equity, equality, and justice.
The basketball team does?
Which they do with great integrity and excellence. So for all of this, I congratulate our Warriors, and it is now my great honor to introduce two people who embody and live by these important principles. One of them is a two-time MVP, and
If you look her right in the face, you can tell she's messed up.
is the champion of our nation. You're welcome. please welcome Steph Curry and the President of the United States, Joe Biden.
What kind of music is that? Happy Freedom 7? B&M couple. She said she works out. I can't tell. Works her jaws. Are they going to have the first dance? Look at old man Walter just falling apart.
Hello, everyone. Please have a seat. I'm tempted to say, as honors them to be here speaking, I'm not sure I wouldn't be more excited if I was standing back there. Kamala, thank you very much. Feels like a war home game, and the toughest ticket in town, and this has been a tough ticket to get in town. Nancy Pelosi, where are you, Nance?
See, this is why they hand him a mic.
Prostitute.
Greatest speaker in history, and this is our home court right here. Folks, it's so wonderful to be here. Paul, good to see you, Paul. Dr. Moore. There's several other members of the California delegation here, are also here, along with several city and state leaders. But as Kamala said, we're all closely monitoring the storms, floods, landslides all across California. And our heart is with all of the families in the
I don't know who he was referring to at first.
brave and historic and heroic
Prostitute.
first responders. Working closely with Governor Newsom, I'm in constant contact with, and the entire delegation, I issued a disaster declaration to support recovery and to rebuild. And I'll be traveling to California on Thursday to assess the damage and see what additional support may be needed. Difficult moments like this remind us that we are one America. We're one America. And folks, I know the team we're honoring today understands what it takes to work together. Let me just say that the Golden State Warriors are always welcome in this White House. Always welcome. No more.
He's lost. He doesn't even know where he's at.
I mean, in California. And congratulations to Team Loader, Peter and Joe. Congratulations to the staff and coaches and fans, and most especially to the incredible players standing behind me. Today, the Golden State Warriors are known as one of the most successful franchises in basketball and all of sport. And 4 NBA titles, 6 finals, and in the last 8 seasons. That ain't bad, man. That ain't bad. The stat line of a dynasty. But the last couple of years are pretty tough. They struggled in 2020, missed the playoffs in 2021.
Ink Scars says Paul is already hammered.
As a championship team. But fellas, I know what it feels like.
Prostitute.
I've been there. As my dad used to say, Joe, get up. Just get up and never give up. But you never gave up. And you always believed. Coached by one of the greats, a man of courage and humility. 5 rings as a player, 4 as a coach, Steve Kerr.
Kev chat. And how is this helping our nation? It's helping the nation forget that he just began to be investigated because of classified documents. He's trying to get us off the mark here.
And one of the best executive in sports, Bob.
Old man Walter about kicked the bucket right there.
And reimagine the team around the big 3, Steph, Draymond, and Kai. Well, you guys are so incredible. I mean, You add up to 72 feet. You're amazing. I swear to God, you're incredible.
I think he asked him if he could braid his hair later. I'm not exactly sure what he said because they didn't hand him a microphone and he doesn't know how to speak into the ones that are already a part of the podium.
In 2022, you showed what you're all about, heart and hustle. Finishing near the top of the Western Conference at the end of the regular season, in the playoffs, defeating Denver, Memphis, and Dallas, and in the finals, beating the Boston Celtics for the Warriors' 7th title in franchise history. That's pretty damn good. And Steph, earning your first Finals MVP award. Finals, that's not bad, man. How does it feel compared to all those other MVPs? It was the best one? All right. Well, I tell you what, it goes with his 2 regular season MVP awards, including the first unanimous MVP in NBA history. And cementing his place in history among the best ever. You know, and they don't do it with a style of play that does anything other than reflect America. Constant motion, with individual freedom and personality that comes together as one team. A team that plays with joy, with drive, to be their best, and reflects the vibrancy of the Bay and the culture of our country. And it's no wonder why millions of people at home and around the world stop and watch you play. And that's true. Wherever they can tune in, they watch. You entertain, and above all, you do something that I don't even think you guys think about a lot. You inspire. You inspire, unrelated to basketball. You just inspire. And let me close with this. On Sunday, it would have been Dr. King's 94th birthday. I believe I had the great honor of being the first.
We're going on the second week of MLK Day.
Sunday service at his cherished Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta. Fellas, we've been on some big stages, but that was something special and humbling for me. You could feel his spirit. You literally could feel his spirit, at least I could. His moral vision. And
the basketball player behind Hyena Harris is really feeling Old Man Walter's speech. He keeps nodding to it and stuff.
It's exactly 60 years ago this month when President Kennedy.
Something's resonating with him.
First NBA championship team to visit the White House. A few months later in August, the Celtic legend Bill Russell returned to Washington. This time to stand at the Lincoln Memorial to hear Dr. King deliver his I Have a Dream speech. I know this is the first season without Mr. Russell since his passing last year, and we miss him, but we know that all of you carry forward the through line of greatness and service that he and Dr. King represented. It's fitting we continue the tradition to host the day after Dr. King's holiday. Look at what this team does, speaking out against racism, standing up for equality. Speaking out loudly against racism, standing up for equality. Encouraging people to vote, empowering children and their families to eat healthy, learn, and play in safe places. Rallying the country against gun violence. And Coach, I want to thank you again.
Happy friend Patrick, thanks for being here.
His dad was a great man and professor at Beirut University and so much more, but he was a victim of gun violence. But it matters. We always believe that America can be summed up, I believe, in a single word. I was asked by Xi Jinping on the Tibetan Plateau some years ago, he said, "Can you define America for me?" This is God's truth. And I said, yes, in one word, possibilities. Possibilities.
Prostitute.
Each of you, individually and together as a team, prove that anything is possible if we do it together. There's nothing beyond the capacity of this country if we work together. Nothing. I really mean it. Believe that with my whole heart and soul. Our national motto is E pluribus unum, out of many one. Well, you put the Dub Nation in that place.
He stumbles in other languages too.
That's the warrior spirit. But that's also America. And now it's my honor to introduce someone I really admire, not just as a player, but as a person. We all know the state line of championships and MVPs. We see the highlight reels, one of the sharpest shooters to ever play the game. But when you watch Steph Curry play, you can also see a man of character who puts in the work, who walks his faith. Who
Look at Hyena Harris. She's trying to see how well he plays for real.
And besides that, the only thing he and I really have in common, we both married way above our station. Way above our station. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Steph Curry.
He about ran her over.
President Biden, Vice President Harris, entire White House staff, thank y'all for welcoming us here, the entire Warriors organization, every teammate I have, every coach, front office, executive, staff, everybody that's here celebrating with us. We are a team, we do it together, and to be able to celebrate our championship together with you here, it means a lot to bring that trophy here.
Why do pretty much anyone who plays sports, why do they all sound like this? I mean, I don't, articulate everything that well, but they all get up there and go, yeah.
His Chicago ties and watching Coach Kerr and celebrating championships there, but there is a connection to you. I know you grew up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and that's 2 hours away from Philly, which is...
Guy Dub, Camilla's smiling like that choo-choo cop lady, ain't she?
Won our first championship.
She's real excited.
So 46 has a nice ring within with you as a 46 president. So that is a great connection there. And then obviously Vice President Harris representing Oakland, representing the Bay Area the way that we do every time we step foot in the court, which you'll be able to do here in D.C. means the world. So you are, I know, a huge fan, and you're loud with it too, and we love that. So
Is she?
Keep doing. No, that's yeah. We love that spirit, and we want to continue to make you proud with everything that we do. Again, for us to be here to find the common synergies within what we do on the court and what we represent, and when it comes to providing hope, inspiration, belief to everybody that watches us play. That's what you do in your roles leading our country, and to continue to do exactly what you said, do things together, continue to preach that message. That's what we're all about, and obviously in the pursuit of winning championships and doing amazing things. We brought some gifts for you. We have two.
Look at old man Walter.
Number 46 and the number 49.
He has no idea what's going on.
Have you part of Dub Nation forever, and maybe find it maybe on the wall in the Oval Office or in your office. That would be, we'll come back. Hopefully we'll be able to come back and check and see if it's up there. But I want to say again, thank you for letting us be here to celebrate, and for our families, our staff, everybody here on the stage. It means the world, and hopefully this isn't the last time. So thank you.
Look at old man Walter's face. He's like, I've never heard anyone sing that song before. He has no idea what was just said to him. I want to see him put it on. I want to see him do a dunk.
He's on fire!
Hyena Harris probably earned hers. Well, hooligans, that's it for that part. I know that was something special between Harris and old man Walter. I guess it's going to be the NBA. It's going to save the country. If they insist. All right, moving forward. I think we're going to show... I think we'll just go ahead and show the Greta clip. I don't really have any context other than we covered a protest happening, I want to say in Germany, where they were protesting because there's a coal mine that was being expanded on, and there was People who don't like that kind of stuff, we'll just say that for sake of community guidelines. People who don't like stuff like coal mines were protesting, and then Greta showed up, and that was all over the news. And I don't know if that was a ploy to bring spotlight to the whole protest or what. But then there was a lot of information saying that she was arrested, and I couldn't find any footage on it. And then there was a hooligan who sent me some footage since I've seen you guys earlier today. So I figured we'd watch the clip. Again, there's like near no context, but from the footage you'll be able to see how serious this arrest was. So just give me a second here. Okay, so because this is an Instagram video, I had to do a lot of manipulation to get the video this size. It is going to be slightly pixelated, but you should be able to see what's going on. Obviously, the person in the middle is Greta. Very short video.
You also want those things? Wie sieht's denn aus mit der Badstraße? Was mit der?
Kind of just looks like a bunch of staging. A lot of staging going on. Guy Dub, I read it was staged. Yes, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. I've seen lots of protesters be arrested. Lots, okay? Lots. I've never seen anybody go out with a smile like that. So that's kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, a little bit of a follow-up to us covering those protests that were going on last week, I believe it was. Alright, moving forward, we're going to read this article about YouTube, and then after that we're going to play this Crowder clip. See what you guys think about all of that. Just a second, let me find the link so you guys can follow along with me. Alright, hooligans, so the link that I just dropped in the chat on all the platforms should take you to this article here. This article reads, YouTube may fix controversial policy to demonetize videos with swearing. So I had read an article maybe 2 weeks ago talking about this. Oh man, it must have been longer than that now I think about it, because I believe it was in November when they said that at the beginning of the new year they were going to start cracking down on swearing. And ever since, I've been trying to keep away from doing that because I noticed that all my videos were being demonetized. And that's not a good thing. So, it says in the article, YouTube is rethinking its approach to colorful language after an uproar, saying that they are making some adjustments to the profanity policy it unveiled in November after receiving blowback from creators. While that policy wouldn't necessarily be an issue by itself, YouTube has been applying the criteria to videos uploaded before the new rule took effect and has demonetized old videos on channels. I told you guys. I told you guys when we read the article that that's exactly what was going to happen. We were going to see channels, big channels, getting blowback and stuff like that because their videos are either based on free speech, or maybe they speak a little loosely, like such as people who play video games or people such as Salty Cracker, right, where they speak very openly. Now, he's already demonetized as far as I know, so his videos don't make ad revenue anyway, which is stupid. If you're putting content on the platform, they should pay you for it. YouTube is done for that. But yeah, so I knew that was going to happen. So in this article, they're describing that is what's happening. So it goes on to say, YouTube hasn't said just what it plans to change, so it's not clear if the revised policy will satisfy those affected. For now, creators won't have much recourse beyond watching their use of cuss words. The uncertainty isn't necessarily promoting an exodus, whatever that means, but it's leading some video makers to reduce their dependence on YouTube as a source of income. They are now pushing people away. And so all that censorship we've been talking about for 2 years, all the channels we've seen die out and stuff, we've seen a lot of people come and go. Thankfully, thanks to all of you hooligans, we've actually survived a lot of channels popping up and then disappearing. I'm telling you guys, I appreciate all of you guys so much, but they're now writing articles talking about this stuff because the censorship, they're choking themselves out. That censorship is catching up with them, which is why I built the platform on jeffmaclive.com. Cornish was the first one to officially sign up, which is pretty cool. It's not an official launch yet, so I haven't told everybody like, oh, go sign up and whatnot. But you are welcome to go there and you want to try out the features and everything. It is up and running. It's not perfected and I need feedback and there's some bugs that need to be worked out. But the more people that join up and understand this situation and help me with feedback, the faster we're going to perfect it and make it ready for everyone to hop in there. So if you would like to check that out, you can go to jeffmaclive.com. It's got all the information on all the pages. Right now I'm just having everyone go to the homepage as the new link tree, but everything's on there. You can go check it all out, whatnot. You're always welcome to message me if you're interested in it. So that's that about this document. So we're going to be wrapping up this watch party. I guess started as a watch party, now it's turning into another coffee with hooligans. It is what it is. But we're going to be wrapping this up with a Crowder video. Crowder just put out, the video says it's 5 hours old, but earlier today put out a video talking about censorship and all the nonsense that creators have to deal with in order to put content out on YouTube. Talked about a few things that we talk about on a daily basis, so I thought we would cover it. Just give me a second here. Alright, we're going to read through the chat really quick and then we're going to get this started. I'm not going to post the link to the video because we're going to watch at least half of it. It will be in the description after we're not live anymore. All the links and stuff will be, so if you want to go check out all this information on your own, or you would like to show some receipts for all this information that you're getting every day, I've been doing the best I can to put those links in the description so you can come back to the video and pull those receipts. Don't take my word for it. I'm just pointing you guys in the right direction. I give you all the tools you need, so it is what it is. Drop some ones in the chat if you're ready to get this started. I'm going to read through the chat really quick. What's up, Bubba? Welcome to the live. What's up, Hair Juicer? Late again. Join Gilded. If you join Gilded, you'll be notified right when we go live. Gilded is free. It's an app. Download on your phone. Click the link in the description off the link tree or off the homepage at jeffmaclive.com. It'll synchronize you with the server. It's a chat kind of like you're in right now. But even if you don't want to participate in that or explore all the resources that are there for free, you could just simply use it as a notification system. That way you'll never miss a live. Definitely join Gilded. Alright, hooligans, I'm seeing those ones. Let's get it started. I think that this video is really interesting, and I'm kind of considering writing Mr. Crowder, and I'm really interested to hear your guys' thoughts about it, so definitely keep that in mind while you're watching this.
To everyone out there who refuses to sign or is under the cloud of these maybe not entirely enforceable contracts, look, here's your signal. Water's warm here. I'll produce your show. We'll produce your show. If there are enough of you out there, I will transition Mug Club into a full-scale network with independent content creators who don't want to be locked into slave contracts. Look, I understand that business relationships sometimes fall through. People don't see eye to eye. I get that. But there is a way to structure these contracts and a network. There's a world in which contracts and a network exists where everyone benefits with some semblance of fairness, transparency. There's no need to be enslaved like this. If you're out there right now and you're making content work, on whatever scale that may be, there are levels to this game. I understand that. And you'd like to have some backup. You'd like to have some brothers, sisters, Z's and arms, some security without losing your shirt. Send your email to creators@louderwithcrowder.com and we'll talk. You want a partnership? Great. Can probably work something out. You want the security of being an employee? Could probably make that work too. There are many ways to skin this cat. And you know what? If Mug Club or whatever network it becomes,
Can we still say that?
if this isn't the right home for you, we have lawyers and representation who will negotiate your contract for you with anyone else out there at half the market rate. Why? Because I don't like this, and I'm going to end this. We all need to end this together. I have plenty of friends. I could use a few enemies. There is strength in numbers. And if you, watching right now, if you want a network that you can truly call your own, I just ask that you enter in your email at stopbigcon.com. Entering in your email makes you...
Thank you so much, Red, for that $5 donation on Rumble. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Red.
You want a network that does better. So
what do you hooligans think? What about coffee with hooligans on Mug Club? You think that could be a thing? Because I might write them. I'm already kind of doing the same thing. Might be a good time to partner up.
One show, it's a futile endeavor. So either Mug Club grows and you start setting the standard for this movement, we right this ship, or you know what, I'll go back to doing maybe occasional videos, stand up. I don't need to do this. It's that simple. My life would be less complicated. I just want you to think about this for a second. There's a reason that if you felt this way, let me put it this way, and I've heard feedback from you. If you feel in your gut that a lot of conservative content out there feels homogenous, feels sanitized.
Edward, we should all write him. I agree. If you hooligans really feel that strongly about it, I think it would make a big impact if you guys wrote him and let him know that you guys are hooligans and we're very much on the same level playing field as far as we don't like being censored. We don't like having to alter our lingo and not be able to speak openly and directly. We feel very much the same way, and I think if you let them know that maybe that'll grease a path for us.
Every single episode possible, devoid of the sketches, the change my mind type segments, the spontaneity, the levity that's made this show exactly what it is. Oh, and by the way, I was told would never work by the same powers that be.
What's up, Scott?
The real reason the stakes are so high for us here, but me specifically, look, either I'm a break glass in case of emergency candidate here to start a network and to actually start helping people out there who don't enjoy the same luxuries that we do of being independent. Either that's my role moving forward, or this isn't for me. And here's the thing. All at once, it kind of hit me. And I had to take some time, I hope you understand, to really pray and contemplate this. And it hit me. After all of these years, even after all this time, after all of you have voted with your dollar and your viewership and your support, you've shown what's possible in supporting this, the largest show in the conservative movement, bar none, just to be clear. And I don't often advertise that. I don't lead my show with that. I want the content to speak for itself. But I also realize that you need to understand you're a part of something bigger than maybe you realize. It's the biggest show in the movement, bar none. The last election night on Rumble, bigger numbers than any mainstream show on YouTube. That's significant. That's you. And while I'm grateful and humble, false humility does you a disservice. But even after all this time, after all of you have voted with your dollar, with your viewership, with your support, after you've set records, it wasn't, and it's not, I should say in the present tense, it's not that the suits in charge of these places, Big Con and these sites, these media companies, it's not that they still believe that this show can't work. It's not that they any longer believe that you don't exist. Those at the top.
Glimmer of Freak, I was surprised when he got off the Blaze. He was on the Blaze? I can't remember who runs that. I used to listen to Wood Radio, and they used to always talk about it.
Travel rousers who want to learn, fight like hell, and laugh together.
Sounds like us, doesn't it?
You can't all be kept in line to some degree. I don't mean some master plan to eliminate you. Just subdue you a little bit. Just soften your edges a little bit. Just play ball a little more so we can keep our content all monetized and keep having cocktails with those in charge of big tech.
Can Killer, Glenn Beck, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Glenn Beck, thank you for keeping me on track.
To do that. And they're forcing many of the people you watch to do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. And I'm willing to bet that most of you...
Thanks, Snooks. You're the bestest.
You know what? No. Let me rephrase. Of course I could. Of course I could do that. I won't. I won't do that. And I'm willing to bet that most of you won't either. Let me know just how many of you won't. Enter in your email at stopbigcon.com. Now, I just need some time to figure out how to do this. The requirement for infrastructure is light years beyond what we would need for just this show. Some time to solve.
All right, Hooligans. So that's that. I mean, he goes on and on, but I think the meat and potatoes is there. So I see a lot of you Hooligans kind of all feel the same way. I may reach out to him, see what he thinks. We're kind of already doing the same thing. I just spent a ton of money in 2-3 months building the website at jeffmaclive.com, so we would have the same thing. If you were to go there and subscribe and be a member, you get a profile, looks something like Facebook. It doesn't look just like Facebook. It's social media like Facebook, where you can post whatever you want on your timeline. You can promote your business if you want to. You can make all kinds of different posts, slideshows, videos. You can quote things and have it blocked on your profile as, a quote you live by. You can communicate, network, and friend with other hooligans and things they post on their timeline. We have groups, so like-minded individuals can all post about whatever they want. So I'm starting to add more things, and of course we have a general chat, news board and stuff, but we're gonna have like a cat group and a dog group so people can post their cats and dogs, or 3D printing so people can post their 3D prints and stuff like that. But it's all private. There's no one above me monitoring anyone on there. I'm the only admin that has access to the database, and the data in the database belongs to me. So there isn't anyone to censor you. There isn't anyone to steal your information. I'm not selling your information or doing anything with your information. To me, it's the safest place on the internet because we're not being monitored there. And so we kind of have a good thing going. It just is being launched. It hasn't happened yet. So there's no one on there. There's 9 people on there. All the mods are on there. Cornish is on there. There's a couple other people. I'm not going to announce everybody, but until there's more engagement, people don't really know. But once everyone's on there, it's not going to really be any different than Mug Club. And so I don't see what it would hurt to reach out and talk to Crowder and see if maybe we can work something out. Maybe they need new talent. Maybe they think I'm talented. Maybe it would help me reach a bigger audience and let everybody know what all the hooligans are about. And then, it could be a good thing. Or if it's a bad thing, we could just acknowledge it's a bad thing and just say, no, it's not going to work, and that's going to be okay because we got our own thing over here. So it's not like we need handouts or anything, and I'm definitely not a person to just take handouts. I like to earn everything so I can stand all the way up on it because that's the way I'm built, just like most of you. But I don't see what it could hurt. I don't think it could hurt anything. At least nothing's popping up in my mind right away. So I feel I'll probably send them an email or so. Probably in a day or so, send them an email. But if you hooligans really think so, definitely, reach out to them and let them know. They're the ones making the offer and stuff. And I think we're all on the same page here. And that could really make a difference, right? Because there's probably going to be a ton of people sending them emails, saying, oh, pick me, I want a handout and this, that, and the other. But I think if a bunch of hooligans wrote him and then the king writes him and then they're like, hey, these guys actually seem pretty serious about all this, that could make a difference. And at least that's what I'm thinking right now. So either way, we're going to be wrapping this up. So we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. First, I'm going to give you my spiel, even though I just pretty much sold you the website. I got to do it. Give you my spiel, and then we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance, you hooligans. All right, everyone, please go to jeffmaclive.com. You can also find the link in the description if it's not posted in the chat. On the homepage, you can find all of my links listed. You can find the link to join Gilded for free. Gilded is currently the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. No matter where we go live, you'll also get notifications for important updates. There's a news board on there to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. There's tons and tons of hooligans to hang out with every day, all day. You can chat about whatever you want. Doesn't necessarily have to be politics or news. Also on the JeffMAC Live homepage, you can find the merch store link if you would like to grab merch. We have shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Everything is displayed in black and white or white and black. But if you find something you like, you click on it, you can see all the available colors that item comes in. On the JeffMAC Live homepage list, you can find links to PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Stripe, Zelle, and Buy Me a Coffee if you would like to support what I do. There's also a link to the Amazon wish list if you would like to send me stuff. It's really easy to use. Anything you purchase off the list directly will be sent straight to me without having to come get, address information or anything like that. And then finally, at the very bottom of the JeffMAC Live website on the homepage, you can find all the membership programs. There is memberships for YouTube, Gilded, Discord, Odyssey, Rumble, and Twitch. And they all have their own benefits and whatnot. If you click those links, it'll give you all the details and all that. So that's my spiel. Let's go ahead with the Pledge of Allegiance. We're going to do the chicken bacon first. All right, hooligans. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, hooligans. Well, that's that. I appreciate all of you coming out for a watch party. I know it's a little bit longer and more detailed than a normal watch party, but I'm trying to do better every day because I don't want to lose any of you hooligans. I appreciate you guys. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, join the membership program, or purchase any merch. I appreciate all of you, and I would not be able to do this without you. So thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.